part two. The state of being divine and having divine attributes. That's what we're focusing on. We don't want to be religious. We want to be divine. Oh my gosh. This is a difference. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Lighthouse series, man. We don't want to be religious. We want to be divine. And, the foundation. Let's standing on your square, the foundation. Not putting you in a box. Ooh, we're not going to put you in a box. There's two types of squares. You can stand on your square, or you can be put inside of a box. And I think that black people have been put inside of a box for the past, who knows. Standing on your square. Life, in a scientific context, is defined as the characteristic that distinguishes a living organism from a non-living one. Okay, life, a living organism from a non. So how do we distinguish who has life and who does not have life? As far as energy is concerned too. You can have life, however, your energy is a dead energy. You have a negative energy. You could be walking on earth and being the walking dead. You have no life. And I'm just going to key on two words here because not even define, but to grow on. I said grow on. But growth. And you further down, it says growth. And in life, you have to grow in life. Things grow in life. Plants grow. Trees grow. Animals, they grow. Are you growing? Not just in physical form, in spiritual form, mental form. Is there growth? Or are we just doing the same thing over and over again, over and over again, over and over again? There's no growth. There's no life then. If there's no growth, there is no life. No matter how old you think you're getting. There's no growth here. Reproduction. That's another thing. When you say reproduction, right? Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother angle, right? Whole nother life means reproduction. So what do you mean then? That means your feelings don't matter. That means you're in your feelings and you're not adapting to life. You are against life if you're not in reproduction. Back to growth. Life. Growing. The walking dead. Negativity. Mind. Oh, we standing on our square right now. You gotta break down all four corners of the square. Life, mind. The term mind generally refers to the part of a person that thinks, feels, perceives, and reasons. It encompasses both conscious and unconscious mental processes and activities. You a yes man. You don't even think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your own mind. Niggas telling you what to do. You feel what I'm saying? You can't even think for yourself, man. You have no. So being human beings mean that we have reasoning. In the last video, I was saying we're cut from the cloth of God. We're the highest creation of God. And no one has reasoning and logic except for human beings. And some human beings' mind is being controlled. Ooh, they done controlled your mind. They got your mind. They done took your brain, man. They done took your brain. You have been enslaved in your mind. Oh my God, stand in your square. Life, mind. You don't have conscious thoughts. You don't have unconscious thoughts because those thoughts have been programmed into your mental. They have been programmed into you. You don't know what that means to have a thought. Oh my God, we're gonna dig into this. We're gonna dig into this. Truth. You don't have a truth. What is your truth? Your truth is their truth. Your truth is their truth. So how can you manifest destiny? How can you manifest the divine when you're not even living in your own truth? Oh my God. You're not even living in your own truth. You're living in someone else's truth. Find out the truth. Truth in its simplest form refers to the correspondence between a belief or a statement and reality. It's the property of being in accord with a fact or reality. Come on, man. Belief in a statement and reality, man. I mean, beliefs are facts. Yeah, we can believe and but what's the science behind it, though? That's what we're doing here. To get the truth, because we're not going by what people say anymore. We're not doing none of that. We're going by facts and truth, because niggas be lying. Niggas be lying. Everything you know is a lie. Wow. So how could you live? Everything we know and that has been programmed in us and taught is a lie. So you can never stand on your square and manifest destiny. You can never live in your truth, living in a lie. Love is a complex human emotion encompassing various feelings from deep affection and strong attraction to caring, compassion, and general sense of goodwill. Having love. You can't go anywhere without compassion, or you just hate everybody. When someone does you wrong, you have love. You have love for them. No one's perfect. That's the part of growing and being mature. Some people go along this earth with no love. They just tear up everything they get their hands on, destroy everything. No love. And then we don't even know what the true meaning of love is anyway. We don't even know what love is. Life, mind, truth, love. What is that? What do we have here? What do we have here, man? What does it look like right here? See? They hid it from us. It's hidden. Yeah, that's that pyramid over there, you know what I'm saying? So you have, in each corner, you have life, mind, truth, then you have love. And when you build this pyramid, you cannot build this pyramid one side at a time. You must go in simultaneously around the pyramid. Every single day you're going around your pyramid. Life, mind, truth, love. Life, mind, truth, love. Living in your truth with love and compassion. Living in your mind, in your life, in your direction, in your path to accomplish your higher self. And that higher self is your spirit. So you see the spirit is at the top of the pyramid is the spirit. That's when you reach your divinity.
There's not that many.
Blah, 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 20. Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone. See? Jesus Christ being the chief cornerstone. That cornerstone at the top of there, that right there, yeah, that chief cornerstone, that's the mind of Christ right there. That's the chief cornerstone right there, having the mind of Christ. To the point where when Christ was walking on the water, Peter had the mind of Christ also, and he walked on the water. Peter had that mind of Christ also. Let's not forget about that. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. While we look not at the things which are seen. How do you not look at what is seen? Oh my, we look not at the things which are seen, but look at the things which are not seen. Oh my gosh. This is so dope to me. You know what I mean? The things that are seen are temporal. That's not gonna last, but the things that are unseen, that are not seen, are eternal. The kingdom of heaven is eternal. Your spiritual life is eternal. So what you're doing right now and how you're living morally in your life, mind, truth, and love, and how you're building your square and standing on your square, That's how you're building your spirit, building your not seen. Even though we go through what we see through, what we see here on earth. But how the Bible say, we live in this world, but we are not of this world? Come on. I'm not from Earth. I am not from this planet. I am not from this galaxy.